What's happening there, viewers, and welcome back to our channel. According to Celebrity Net Worth, The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye, is a Canadian singer, songwriter, and producer with a net worth of $200 million. So how did The Weeknd get so rich? Let's find out in this video. Number 6. Weeknd, the pop sensation. After 3 years of producing mixtapes that became known as the Balloon Trilogy, the singer, actual name Abel Tesfaye, released his first album, Kissland, in 2013. In the United States, the album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. Abel's second album, Beauty Behind the Madness, was published in 2015, and that is what placed him on the map. The Hills and Can't Feel My Face were both number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States. His song, Earning It, from the same album, was nominated for an Academy Award and was used on the soundtrack of the film 50 Shades of Grey. The Weeknd's third album, Starboy, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 in the United States. Starboy, the album's debut track, reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States. After Hours, the pop star's fourth studio album, arrived at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 in March 2020. Its first two songs, Heartless and Blinding Lights, both went platinum in the United States and topped the Billboard Hot 100 list. The vocalist of Save Your Tears released the album Dawn FM in January 2022, which has the hits Gasoline and Take My Breath. Number 5. The Weeknd's business ventures and partnerships. The Canadian is a marketing ambassador for Puma and is one of the faces of Apple Music. He's also partnered with Marvel, A Bathing Ape, and Alexander Wang, among others. He also offers his own branded merchandise with the XO sign. In addition, the composer is a shareholder in Overactive Media Group, an esports firm. Over the course of his career, Abel has won 3 Grammy Awards, 19 Billboard Music Awards, 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and 6 American Music Awards. Number 4. The Weeknd's property. In June 2014, he paid $18 million for a 3-acre home in Hidden Hills, California. Abel paid $21 million for a penthouse overlooking the Beverly Hills Country Club in Los Angeles in December 2019. He was renting a triplex penthouse in New York City for $60,000 per month prior to the acquisition. In June 2020, the artist behind Blinding Lights placed the property on the market for $25 million. According to the Wall Street Journal, he bought a $70 million luxury Bel Air property in August 2021. Number 3. Analysis. The reason the Weeknds of the world and the Drakes of the world are exploding is a combination of a global audience that's consuming them freely at a young age and that they just keep dropping music, Live Nation chief Michael Rapino says. They're delivering on an ongoing engaged dialogue with their fan base. It's the model that The Weeknd has followed from the start of his career. He was born in Toronto and reared by his mother and grandmother, the son of Ethiopian immigrants who escaped during the 1980s East African famine. He dropped out of school and ran away from home when he was only 17 years old. That would have been the end of the road for him a decade ago. However, in 2010, he began producing music, a genre-bending party blend, and distributing it for free on YouTube in the form of mixtapes using the moniker The Weeknd. He explains, "I didn't want to put a face to it. I wanted to build a fan base that adored my work." Number 2. How he blew up. He would have waited to be found by a record company in the old entertainment industry. Instead, he developed his fan following, and all that free streaming allowed him to push record companies to compete for his services. In terms of the future, The Weeknd is wisely looking at other aspects of the entertainment industry that have been impacted by the streaming revolution. "When I compose albums, I sort of consider them like films," he explains, before revealing his next move. "More visual candy and perhaps a dive into my first real passion, movies." His new song, Blinding Lights, shows that he actually thinks that. Number 1. The Weeknd's net worth. According to WealthyGorilla.com, he began his musical career in 2010 on YouTube, releasing 3 songs that were originally rejected for an R&B album produced by Jeremy Rose. He released a mixtape a year later. Drake, a fellow Canadian musician, quickly became a fan. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Drake requested The Weeknd to work with him, marking the start of many musical collaborations between The Weeknd and other brilliant musicians such as Justin Timberlake and Ariana Grande. With his album Beauty Behind the Madness, The Weeknd set a Guinness World Record for the most streamed album on Spotify in a year in 2017. From June 2017 to June 2018, The Weeknd earned over $90 million. According to Celebrity Net Worth, his earnings fell the following year, with just $40 million generated between June 2018 and June 2019. Nonetheless, his popularity has helped him to accumulate a sizable net worth, not just from his music, but also through numerous commercial initiatives, such as his EXO-branded apparel and goods line, as well as partnerships and businesses like Marvel and Puma. If you liked our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Catch you guys later!